Welcome. No Balls, No Glory. Episode 600.
A lot.
400. I'm the Two People's Champ. I'm here with these motherfuckers. We finna get started.
Wait a minute.
He ain't in church today.
I like
Ain't
this.
that
I like
today,
this
huh?
mode. Stay in this mode more often.
I'm with these motherfuckers. Oh,
Waka waka waka.
it's good to be back.
Glad to have you back, Drew.
Seriously though, this your man, the People's Champion. I'm here with my brothers and my sisters.
Nah,
My
go
brother-
back to the fucking hemorrhoid fucking intro.
This is People's Champ. Fuck Dinos. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go. I like that intro.
No, you're not finna
Hurry
get
up.
there.
I got hemorrhoids.
Hey man, Dino, you don't have the right to say nothing, man. Bastard. Hey man, how y'all doing?
You tried your best, but you fucked it up.
I know, man. I was angry.
I just
What?
messed up.
That's all right.
That was
man.
for Drew, man. I know that shit tickles his ass every time.
We here, y'all. We
Mess it
here.
up.
We here. So what's going on, man? Let's talk about some sports tonight, man.
Yeah, we wasted a whole 40 minutes bullshitting. Let's get it.
Hey man, you just got your funky ass.
Shut
back,
the fuck
nigga.
up.
Your country ass, man. Man, you making me come out of character already, man. I said I was gonna.
You
be
was
a nice-
already out of character at the intro.
Okay,
Man.
first of all, what we not gonna do is start lying to the people. We've been telling the truth for years. This is your character, nigga.
Right.
He only acts civilized when he in the house of the Lord.
Right.
If
If
you
then.
you get
If
to see his
then.
real him.
Hey, gang. Hey, gang. Fuck you, man. All right.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
He never said that in the house
Yeah,
of
we
the
know
want
Lord.
what?
we want
Y'all
top
should-
flight security BP.
Everybody should have been on here that day when I think it was me, Game, and was it Wes?
Yup.
Oh, he was
Hey,
at
where?
church. I was on there. We was letting his ass have it.
Yes. Was
He
at
couldn't
church.
say shit.
He was
Y'all just go reminisce on that, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know-
we had your ass on the whole skewer and we was turning this motherfucker like this.
Okay. That's what we doing.
we slow roasted your vibe.
Right.
Brisket barbecue.
That's what we do. That's what we doing.
Slow
Flo
cooker,
Rida.
bitch. No pressure.
That's what we doing. It got
Well,
like last
that's what-
Tuesday. He was
that's
a
what we
real
do.
saint. He was in the house of the Lord last Tuesday. Go look at the show last week and see how well he spoke.
Hey man, Flo Rida, leave me alone, y'all.
Hey,
God,
did he
no.
start? Did he start the show? Greetings and salutations, my good people.
Yeah.
Did he start like that?
That's
No,
when
I
you
didn't, man.
that's when you know he in church.
Hey man,
He gave you
don't do it,
his
man.
best baby face finster look.
That way.
You know what? I can't believe y'all, man. Y'all just y'all waiting, boy. Y'all is waiting.
We had 40 minutes to come up with this material.
Right.
Hey man,
Yo,
hey, man, don't do that.
You don't be putting that falling down right there shit on me, you hear? You conscious. Your rent's
Don't do it like that. Hey man,
Oh,
Hey.
I didn't even notice this. I'm sorry.
hey, let's go. Let's jump in. Since you back, let's talk about this Stanley Cup Finals right here, man. Florida up 2-1. It
Yes.
started off real good with Edmonton, but Florida is up 2-1. And this is a repeat from last year's Stanley Cup Finals.
It is. I was worried about Edmonton's goaltending and laid a fucking egg yesterday. A whole fucking dozen of farm fresh raised eggs.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they took a hot 6-1 piece up on their nugget.
So they can't afford to lose this next game. I had actually planned for it to go 7 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fully expecting a better effort out of Edmonton next game. But like I said, if Bobrovsky, man, that motherfucker, he get the cooking, he stops everything. Ain't really much you can do about that. So you got to play with a lead against him.
See, the first 2 games went overtime and stuff, man.
It's been a good series, man, except for that egg yesterday.
Yeah, that 6-1 shellacking. Panthers going for a repeat. Will they be the first NHL team to repeat in years?
The last repeat champion was actually Tampa not too long ago.
Oh, Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah, Tampa won 2 in a row. I think they actually went to 3 straight finals. And Florida's actually gone to 3 straight finals.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
So Florida on the verge of trying to get 2 out of 3 and everything. Man, NHL at its best.
And repeats.
Now,
Watch and repeat.
The last repeat in hockey was
it Edmonton?
Nope. It was the Islanders all the way back in the 80s.
The New York Islanders.
Actually, they won 4. The Penguins only won 2 in a row.
Okay, I thought they got 3. They must have got knocked on their third one.
Yeah, they didn't get the 3-piece. The last team was the Islanders. 83-84.
Wow.
And Edmonton started their run, but they never won 3 in a row. The most they got in a row was 2.
The NY Islanders, man. That's what's up.
Away.
Man. That is so what's the outlier in that series right there? You say the goaltending, right?
Yeah, goaltending is what it's gonna come down to. Florida, like I said, they're tough to play against when Bobrovsky's playing well and they get a lead.
Mm-hmm.
They play a physical style of hockey, so they just tighten up and you really can't get any shots through. So Edmonton's got to get the jump on them and get out and start playing with a lead.
And that game 2 that went to overtime that the Florida won 5-4, wasn't Edmonton in control majority of that game?
They was, but then they actually fell behind in the third. That fucking Brad Marchand was a fucking pest. I was like, please, anybody score except for this motherfucking douchebag.
Damn, not douchebag.
Douchebag.
You didn't call him a douche, did you?
Douche.
Douche.
Damn, it'd be like that.
A whole box of Summer's Eve.
See, I don't know enough about hockey, but I've been watching the finals too, just because it's good hockey to watch. And I think I'll agree with everything that Dino's was saying. That goaltending last night, though, was just
atrocious.
It was abysmal.
This shit shouldn't even went in. Like, all right, boys, when the shit happen like that, you just shoot the shit at the net, and it's got a good chance of going in.
Yep.
They got a good chance of going in.
Just throw the shit at the net.
And go for the gusto, huh?
Throw it at the net. That shit going in. Don't try to get cute, try to stick handle and make pretty plays. Just shoot the shit at the net.
Shoot it at the net, huh?
Shoot it.
Oh man. That's what's up, man. Hey, I love the NHL. It's getting down to the nuts and bolts, man. Hey, if Edmonton pulls off Thursday night, it's gonna be a series. But if they lose that Thursday night, the Panthers will wrap it up Sunday, the day before Father's Day.
It'll go 6. If the Panthers go up 3-1, I think they'll wrap it up in 6.
You don't think it's over with?
No, I just gotta see how they start game. I gotta see how they start game 4, and if they go back to Skinner or if they go back to the other goalie.
Dang.
We gotta see. Because like I said, everything was playing out for me. It's like, all right, maybe Canada gets a cup this year. We're gonna have a first-time NBA champion city.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who win the finals, both cities never won a championship, so I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Battlehawks fucking laid an egg fucking Sunday.
And that's the same team they beat the week before.
Yep.
They beat in good fashion the week before, man.
Laid a whole that was almost worse than the fucking Edmonton egg. Like they was at home.
Wow.
Man,
With everything on the line.
that's gonna make it tough for us to get our team, man.
No, it ain't. We still led in attendance. The point is, do we actually even want to fuck with the NFL anymore? That's the bigger question. And my thing is, I don't want no expansion team. I want one of these teams that's already established. Give us the
Yeah.
Chargers. Hell, I'll
What'd you
take
say?
Jackson. So we go see Travis Hunter play.
What'd you say? You take Jacksonville, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they already
I
got
take
two
one of them
fucking teams.
too.
They don't need a third.
They already got two teams. And nobody shows up for Chargers games. The Chargers ain't never won shit. Maybe they need a fucking change of scenery.
Hey, I hope it wasn't like that, man.
You know, boy, like what?
Man, I hope they don't just do the Chargers like that, man. Because hey, I think it's gonna be a little bit different this year, man. I think Harbaugh is creating a little bit more buzz and excitement there, man. In Los Angeles, it ain't just the Rams show no more. Harbaugh is bringing that Harbaugh-esque magic in there, man. So I just don't think it's just the Rams just dominating like they always do and stuff, man. Harbaugh got a little something to do with it and stuff.
Okay.
Not today. Man, my son is down there in Florida. My wife just told me my son been down in Florida, Miami with his buddies and stuff. They down there kicking it and stuff. His buddy Logan turned 21, and they are down there in the land of milk and honey. MIAMI. I call it the land of milk and honey because oh yeah, you know what time it is down in Miami. And the funny thing about it is my wife say, he go, I don't she was mad, I think she messing with him, but she said, don't be watching them girls with bikinis. I said, you're in Miami, god damn it, that's all you
What
gonna
else
see.
the fuck else you gonna look at? The architecture?
Hey man, I asked my son,
Hey, let's look at these palm trees over here.
I asked my son, I said, how many bikinis you seen down there? He said, everybody wearing bikinis down here. He said, everybody wearing bikinis
Like
down
going to
there.
Vegas. Don't you be going in them casinos.
Right. Don't you go in the casino and gamble.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
Oh, my
Don't you do
bad.
that.
Wrong button. Wrong button. Goddamn, I'm rusty. Call me out.
Oh man. But yeah, I gotta call him and check on him and stuff. I told him, let him do him, man. He having fun with his partners and stuff. Because he'll be 21 in August. So that's why we trying to do the draft a little bit earlier because I want to take him to Vegas for his 21st, him and a couple of his partners.
Wait, when are we trying to do this draft?
22nd.
22nd, CC said. It's gonna be at her house. The great CC thing.
That should work out. Because
And
gridirons, as long as we don't do gridirons that weekend.
I don't know what's gonna happen, man, with gridiron. If I gotta do one of the Shans and draft over the phone, man. But I can't. I gotta do something special for him for his 21st, man.
I mean, it's coming quick. We're about 50 days out.
Yeah, and then my my one cousin say, "Hey, take him to the pink slip." I say, "Hell no,
Hell no, that's a fail." I'll smack you.
I say, "Hell no."
You want to see them
no.
trash bullet hole rabbits? No. If you're gonna take them to see something nice, take them to see something nice.
Oh yeah, go out to Vegas. I'm telling you, man, the pink slip is no. Man, last time I've been to the pink slip,
Nothing in that area is good. Nothing. Watch the Park, no Sajay, none of that shit.
Up, nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Hey man, we gonna jump off into NBA, but I went to go see Ballerina on Sunday. I was
Ooh.
and I was in there by myself. My son's his little female friend. I was at the gas station getting a Gatorade, and my son's little friend, she said, "Hey, Mr. Powell." I said, "How you doing, sweetie?" She gave me a hug. I said, "Where you coming from?" She said, "I work at the movies." I said, "Oh man." I said, I'm finna come up. And you already knew what I did. I said, "I'm coming over there. I don't have to pay, dude." She said, "No, Mr. Powell, you can come over and get some popcorn." So I went over. I think she playing. I went over there. She walked in. I said, "What time Ballerina start?" It started in 5 minutes. You want some popcorn? Yep. You want a slush? Yep. Got that, went right in and saw the movie, man. If you guys don't know, Ballerina is a spinoff of John Wick.
John Wick, and that's why I hit this.
You don't like John Wick?
No, leave John Wick the fuck alone. It wrapped up perfectly. We don't need to spin shit off.
Dog. No, don't say that. Ballerina is amazing. It is amazing. And it branched off. You guys see how we saw how the last John Wick ended. But how Ballerina branched off is, you remember when John Wick went to the lady who was in the thing with all the ballerinas and stuff, and he had to get his ticket, they had to brand him, and he had to get his ticket punched to go back to the old country to get help? That's where the ballerina broke off at. The little girl said something to him, she said something to him, they said something to each other and everything. And then fast forwarding on, she went over there to do her little sass. Oh, it's sharp. I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, that's a must watch.
I'm going to see the last Mission Impossible, and then maybe if I ain't got shit else to do on a $5 night, I'll check it out.
Don't miss your blessing, man. Don't miss your blessing. And speaking of blessings, man, college. Before we jumped out in NBA, college baseball, they have their Final Four. They're set in place, man. And then college, the women, the Lady Texas the Texas Longhorns end up winning the Women's College World Series. But Nia, what's the name? She was like we talked about last week, she is the first woman to get over $1 million in NIL money and stuff, man, for softball. And she made a killing, man. She made a killing, man. And me and Coach, we were talking about this. She pitched 3 nights in a row. She started all 3 nights. She started the first night, what they lost. She started the second night, they won. The third, they saw her 3 times in a row. The third night, they jumped out on her for 5 runs in the first. She only threw that 1 inning. They tattooed, but I mean, they saw her 3 days in a row. It's like they didn't go with no other pitchers and stuff. They went with their one and only workhorse. I don't think they should have did it, but I mean, hey, they wanted to do it. So, and they end up costing them. So Texas beat Texas Tech 2-1 in the series and everything. And then the College World Series is set Friday. You got Coastal Carolina and Arizona kick off the College World Series. Tonight game, Louisville versus Oregon State. That's the second half of the double elimination bracket. And then we got on our Saturday games, Murray State at UCLA. And then we got LSU and Arkansas. That's gonna probably be the best game of the first night.
Dino is landing a plane.
What's that, D? What are you talking about?
I see our brother Drew is on the struggle bus. So after this, I think we should rearrange the order.
Yeah,
he going down like 4 flat tires, man.
No,
but yeah, that's
not from fatigue.
That's our.
Oh, it's the laughing bush.
Oh yeah, it's a test pilot, man. Drew can't even keep his eyes open. He has a test pilot. He has Cooter Brown, baby.
Stay high, you ain't got it. Stay high, you ain't got to get high.
That's it, man. That's it, man. But we got the final 8 in the College World Series, man.
Should never have to get ready when you stay ready, baby.
That's
Stay
it.
ready.
That's it. Hey, man, but big shout out to the College World Series, man. If you guys ain't never been to Omaha, man, it's a great place to go, man. I took my travel baseball team there back in 2018. And we had an amazing time at Omaha. The kids got a chance to go to the games. Man, we played at the field right over that old Rosenblatt Stadium. It's where we played at. Not the new stadium, but we played at the old stadium and everything. And it was just an amazing time we had at the College World Series. All right. NBA, Pacers, and the OKC. Hey, first night, OKC. Actually, Pacers should be, OKC should be up in the series 2-0.
What did we tell you? What did we tell you last week? No, that can't be loud.
What did you tell me? What?
Do not sleep on the Pacers.
Well, I think reality is gonna set in. I mean, well,
I don't think
whoever decide to play defense is gonna win.
I don't think reality's gonna set in, because I think that the Pacers have had 2 bad games and won one of them.
Stole one.
They literally
stole game one.
They ripped game 1 out of their clutches. And I think that the Pacers have yet to show a game, and if they show up tonight, or is it tomorrow night?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. If they play that game tomorrow night, role players play better at home, OKC has a problem. OKC has a problem with teams that are young, athletic, and don't have a traditional big. When they big can pull Chet out the paint, let's be real. Chet lighten the backside.
Mm-hmm. Chet's a goddamn spaghetti noodle.
You're right. He has no weight on him.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So
6 o'clock.
We say he'll walk in 11.
Walking 6 o'clock. I mean, walking 6 o'clock.
Hey, man, he 11 figure, man, minus the other one.
And I honestly think when it comes down to dog mentality, the Pacers have more of it.
They do.
Don't get me wrong, I like Shai's game, but Shai really ain't
a dog.
Need to
get put on his ass.
Shai really ain't what?
He ain't a dog like that.
He not, but he need to get put on his ass. I've watched that shit, and it's like these motherfuckers let him go straight down the lane. Nobody fouled him. Knock him on his ass.
There's a difference. There is a total difference in being a dog and just being a great player.
I actually heard something about SGA that he was one of the number 1 players in drawing fouls.
Yeah. Yeah, he draws a lot of fouls. But anytime you can have your star player put up 50, 40 points in a game and y'all lose, that's not great.
But you gotta sit back and think. I mean, you gotta think that. Look at some of the greats that put up 40. Man, look at Steph. Steph put up 40. They lost before, and LeBron put up 40, and Melo put up 50. I put up 50 something.
How often does it happen? And look at what has to happen in playoff scenario situations or NBA finals for them to put up those kind of numbers and lose.
Hell, Jordan put up a hot 63 versus the Celtics, man, in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they laid up.
And those are series that they lost. So what is not proving. You're proving my point with what I'm saying. And then at those times, but like when Steph and LeBron winning, Steph and LeBron don't put up monster games and they lose. Not in the finals.
You can't say it wasn't nothing against what Shea was doing. First game, Shea had 38, and they had a defensive brain for it.
They didn't have a defensive brain for it. That was not a defensive brain for it. That was an out coaching job. You're not.
Hey, Coach Rick's in the chat. PP.
Coach Rick, my man. That's my man right there. Coach Rick.
You can't be up 17 in a
Coach
game.
Rick said a good point. He said OKC don't defend the three, which is the Pacers' strength.
Yeah.
That's the thing, Coach.
The Pacers struggle against teams that can go full court on. If you can run them up, if you can run full court on the Pacers, on OKC, you will beat them. They struggle against teams that play great full court. And what is the Pacers' strength? They fast.
They full court.
They full court.
And the Pacers seem like they're conditioned. They're built for those fourth quarter runs.
Right.
When the other team is worn down and tired, they're still ready to go.
I think tomorrow night, you're right. I think tomorrow night's game is going to tell it all. And then we also got to look at Halliburton having a little issue with his leg. I'm not saying it's going to be an X factor, but he's still having a little issue with that leg. And they say they have no restrictions on him and everything, but still, we know how the leg injuries go.
And he didn't have a great game, a great game too. When you got Pascal Siakam and Halliburton walking down the tunnel at the end of game one and saying, we played like crap. We need to play a good game. The things that the Pacers didn't do well are fixable. The things that OKC didn't do well are not as fixable. Because they got out-coached. They got out-coached.
What about Sunday, though? What about Sunday? What was game one we was discussing? What about game two? 123-107, Oklahoma City.
The Pacers couldn't throw a beach ball into the ocean.
But you got to come to the realization the Pacers are not Golden State. They can't shoot the three like Golden State. Not too many teams can shoot like Golden State. But the Pacers aren't. They have been shooting. They've been shooting it very well, and the Pacers are comfortable playing in any situation that they played in this postseason. They haven't made them uncomfortable yet. And OKC came into the series uncomfortable. OKC changed their starting lineup game one. That means you're scared of the team that you're supposed to be dominant over.
That don't make them scared. It's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup for OKC.
So a coach can't decide that the matchup that they've been using is not good enough, so he make a change to go against Indiana.
When you do it,
that has nothing to do with fear. That's called coaching. On one hand, we can't say they got out-coached, and then when they make a change, say they were afraid.
They made the change before the game. They made the change before the game even started.
Coaches make adjustments.
It don't make a difference when you do it. If I've been getting beat with a big lineup and I'm playing somebody small and I need to make a smaller lineup, it don't matter when I do it. I don't care if you do it right at 2 minutes before the start of the game. That's the adjustments you have to make.
What the fuck are you doing?
But how do you know you need to make an adjustment if you ain't played the game? Now, both games, they played them in a regular season. They won both games.
But in the regular season, is not the same as the playoffs.
I know. I'm just saying, what did OKC have to go off of that made them make a change before they even played the Pacers in the finals?
How about the series they just came off of? The 2 playoff series.
They rolled through 3. They rolled through 2 of them with no problem. Minnesota didn't put up no kind of fight.
But CC, what if they run in a whole different offense than they ran at the beginning of the year? when they played them the first 2 times. You expect the coach not to make an adjustment? If they're running an offense and then they put a different lineup in and run a totally different offense, I'm just supposed to run the same guys out there that we played against.
That is just something I've never seen championship coaches do. They make adjustments after game 1, not before the series starts.
How can you be a championship coach and you ain't never won a championship? It's about winning. It's about winning 4 games. You got to do whatever it takes to win 4 games to become a champion.
Steve Kerr wasn't a championship coach his first year. He didn't change.
But he was a championship player. He still had that championship mentality, man.
But he didn't change. He didn't insert Iguodala into the starting lineup until he saw how it was working.
But that's his team. You can't diagnose everybody's team on what Steve Kerr did.
Well, I'm not saying about when he never won the championship for. That's the only reason why I said that.
And you can't diagnose a coach's adjustments on whether they play the game or not.
Hey, that adjustment, First Lady, is the equivalent to, do you remember when the Bulls played Seattle and Gary Payton was cooking until they put Scottie Pippen on him? So you see where Kerr would get that from? He's been in that situation.
You have to put the people out there that are going to win you a game right now, and then figure out how to win the other 3. If my matchup is not ready for the first game, you exactly right. I'm gonna make a change before the start of the game. What you gonna do? Wait till you down 20 and then make a change?
No, it just the change that he made played right into the Pacers' hands and playing a game that the Pacers are more comfortable at playing.
Down the stretch, the Pacers in that first game, the Pacers played not to lose. I mean, the Thunder played not to lose instead of playing to win, man. They was pulling it out. They wasn't attacking like they was, but that which got them that lead and stuff. And they was playing not to lose. That's why they lost the game. 111.
But if you've actually been, so you made that adjustment because you've been watching the Pacers and how they've been playing and trying to get ahead of the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at what point do you see the lead slipping and not recognize that this team has come back from several double-digit deficits, some with 55 seconds left in the game, and stop their momentum? At what point do you grab a hold of that?
You're assuming that him going back to that other lineup was gonna stop them.
No, I didn't say that going back to the other lineup was gonna stop that.
But that's what you insinuated. If they're on a run, they're on a run.
That's not what.
It don't matter who you put in there that's gonna stop the run, because you're not putting into the effect that guys are tired. They played a lot of minutes. They could be in foul trouble. There could be several other things that keeps him from trying to stop that the way he wants to stop it.
Right.
Players availability, foul trouble, everything. There's more than just staying that lineup. He made a change before the game that played into their hands.
That
not
could have been a chess
necessarily.
move too, though. You know what I mean? That could have been a chess move, meaning some players out here know how to play chess without the queen on the board. Meaning if I sacrifice my queen early and then I take your queen, let's see if you can play without it. I already know.
We'll see what happens tomorrow night.
Yeah, we will see what happens tomorrow night, man. That's going to be
yes, you can win a game of chess.
I think Indiana gonna pull that out
without your queen. It can be done.
Because
what you say, Dino?
You can win a game of chess without your queen. It ain't easy, but it can be done.
Yeah, everybody don't know how to play like that, though.
And here's the thing. The smartest thing I learned as a coach was when I went to Bobby Knight's camp, and he said, you know why we win a lot of games? we sub first. He subbed his starters out and put his twos against their ones, so they're burning all their energy against their twos. And then when he subs in his twos, Bobby Knight put his ones back in. Now his ones are playing against their twos. And now he's created the matchups that he wants. Every time his ones need a break, he can gradually get them in there while they trying to push their ones back in there. He's forcing their ones to play more minutes. Because if my ones are beating the hell out of your twos, that shortens your ones breaks. They can't get 2 or 3 minutes. They only gonna get one. We got to go back in.
Yep.
And now we playing our minutes, and my ones are coming out and playing against your twos. My twos are playing against your ones. I'm steady building up your minutes on your ones while my ones are getting a break to come in to dominate your twos.
And my twos are hanging tough with your ones. The general, Robert Montgomery Knight, one of the best to ever do it, man. Tomorrow night, hey man, that guy was a genius, man. He definitely goes on the Mount Rushmore of college basketball coaches, man. And if we had to do a Mount Rushmore, you got to put Robert Knight up there. I mean, Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski on there. He definitely go up there. Bob Knight goes up there. You got to put Dean Smith up there too. And who will be the fourth coach on the Mount Rushmore college basketball Hall of Fame? You put Rick Pitino up there?
Jim Boeheim?
Or Rick Pitino?
I'm going to give you one better than that.
John Thompson.
No, yeah, I could put him on there, but I would put Denny Crum on there. Oh, Louisville.
Denny Crum, Louisville. We forgot the Wizard of Westwood.
Wouldn't.
We forgot the Wizard of Westwood.
I mean, there's so many you can put on there.
There's so many you can put on there, man. But if you had to just put a solid 4, you got to put Mike Krzyzewski. You got to put Mike Krzyzewski, Dean Smith, John Wooden, and who was the fourth one I said? Who was the fourth one, man?
You say Jim Calhoun?
I said Mike Krzyzewski,
Dean Smith,
Bobby Knight, and
Robert Knight,
man. Robert Montgomery Knight, the general. Man, let's go talk about this NFL, man, and all these changes that they are mandatory minicamp now. Not voluntary. This is mandatory now.
That piece of shit show up yet?
He showed up there. He had a press conference and everything today.
Oh yeah.
He just stunting now. Just give it some time.
That's why he signed that contract, because he didn't want to get dinged right away on mandatory.
Hey man, he went in and he was there. Hey, even though
I feel so sorry for y'all, CC. Y'all about to, man, y'all playing with the devil.
It ain't gonna. I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't. It's not a.
It's a 1-year deal.
It's a 1-year deal. It's $13 million. In order for him to get 19, we have to. It has to be a great year.
MVP numbers.
And it's some wins in the win totals in the bonus money. So if he gets to 19 million, then that means we want to playoff that.
Mm-hmm.
That if we get to 19 million and want to playoff game. So it's not. It ain't.
Who's he throwing the ball to? Because y'all got rid of Pickens, so just
DK.
He was the way, if you listen to him,
DK, Frymuth, and they trying to make a push for Jonnu to get him Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu want to go back to Miami.
Pittsburgh brass been talking to Jonnu.
He sounds like he was really impressed like he's really impressed with the wide receiver core. And I mean wide receiver, the tight end room.
Yeah.
He sound like he's really
Darnell Washington and
he
stuff.
sound like
They
he's
got
really impressed with the tight end room.
the only receivers they got is they got Bobby Trees there.
Oh, Bobby Trees is there.
Bobby Trees is there.
That's Robert Woods for y'all that don't know who Bobby Trees is.
Yeah.
Bobby Trees is he there, man.
They got that Austin cat, right? That
Yeah.
little
Calvin Austin.
Calvin
Little
Calvin
short.
Austin.
Yeah, he electric, man. I like little Calvin Austin.
The running backs are solid.
Jalen Warren. They got the Caleb Johnson kid.
I thought y'all got another free agent since Najee left.
They got Kenneth Gainwell from
picked up Gainwell.
Philadelphia. Yep.
Got Gainwell and the guy from running back from what, Iowa?
That's Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they got an oldie but goodie, man. Trey Sermon. They got Trey Sermon, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You know what? Trey Sermon, he didn't do pretty bad when JT went down. But
it's gonna be Warren and Caleb.
And Gainwell go probably be third down backs and stuff.
Yeah, so you're talking.
So who's gonna be the one? Because I don't think Jalen is a one. He's a
Jalen's
good
gonna be the one. Jalen was taking it from Najee last year.
You know what, I'm gonna tell you what the Jalen Warren and Najee Harris situation reminded me of. Go back. It reminded you of Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler when they was in with the
San
Chargers
Diego.
and everything. Yeah, that's what that situation reminded you
they
of.
Was
Melvin
bolstering each other.
Yes. And then they ended up getting rid of Melvin Gordon and Eckler took over. Now they get rid of Najee, Jalen Warren takes over. And I actually see a little bit of some flashes of Austin Eckler type game with Jalen Warren. He catches the ball out the backfield.
Yeah, he's a good receiving running back.
Yes, he low to the ground. He has good balance and footwork. That might not be a bad choice, man.
Depending on what round. We talking fantasy, we talking real life.
I'm talking about fantasy.
You have to specify whenever we talking football, we talking fantasy or real life.
I think fantasy.
Two different philosophies.
He'd be a good choice fantasy because he go get
PPR. In a PPR league, he'd be a killer.
And you know why? Because Rodgers likes throwing to those running backs.
Swing passes.
Yes, you see how much when Aaron Jones ate when Rodgers was his quarterback. Aaron Jones was putting up at least 20-some a week, man. Fantasy points. He was eating like a mother. He was eating. So that's why I say Jalen Warren with Rodgers back there. If Rodgers don't do nothing else, he gonna hit him with a swing pass, dump off. Hey, Jalen Warren go eat. So if you got a chance to snap Jalen,
as long as it's still
fourth, fifth round, get him.
As long as it's still solve that big problem before July training camp, they'll be fine.
When does actual training camp start?
In July.
Last week of July.
Not the last week of July, because
it's the last week of July, like the 23rd, 24th, something like that.
Wow. They got one major hurdle. Thanks to the Cleveland Browns. TJ. Huh? TJ need a number with a 4 in front of it.
You say he need a number with a 4 in front of it?
Yes.
Why is that?
Myles Garrett can't be making $40 million a year, and TJ Watt not making the same.
Playing the water.
Dang.
Oh, y'all haven't signed him, have y'all?
No, he going into the last year of his deal. They'll sign him.
How much is it gonna cost?
But it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost. Thanks to Max Crosby and Myles Garrett.
They fucked that number up.
Right. Because you can't.
And Parsons is gonna make it worse too. Hey, game, did the Cowboys get Parsons his money yet?
Nope.
Yet.
They did?
Not yet. No, they haven't.
No,
Okay.
they haven't. So they
Shit.
need to take care of them before Jerry messes
And
up.
do it
And-
quick.
and-
Because the longer
and
you
the-
wait, the higher that motherfucker gonna be.
So I mean, look, I'm
And
not.
the Cowboys just started their mini camp today.
Well,
And
they started a trend with him because I think it's something backdoorish where he agreed to come in the mini camp without his contract. So if he can do it, everybody else can do it. You understand what I'm saying?
and this is what get me though. I'm looking at the mandatory mini camp days. The Cowboys mandatory mini camp is the 10th through the 12th. The Giants mandatory mini camp is the 17th and the 18th. The Philadelphia Eagles mandatory mini camp is June the 10th. One day.
Yeah, that's why they had everybody in attendance.
One day. I'm like, damn. One day?
One day.
Hell, the Lions don't even got a mandatory mini camp. They just got off-season workouts.
OTAs. Option.
Packers got a mini camp 10th through the 12th. Man,
so needless to say, TJ Watt was not in attendance, which I wouldn't come to a 3-day deal if I ain't got my deal done. I'm gonna give y'all to July to get that stuff figured out.
You know who in worse shape, CC?
Who?
Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Because Hendrickson is pissed. He pissed. They still ain't paid him. And Hubbard retired, so it's just him.
The Bengals are yeah, because they're in worse shape because not to say that make no mistakes about it, the Steelers cannot afford to lose TJ Watt.
Hendrickson led the league in sacks. Did anybody know that?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
You
He still ain't got paid.
You gotta pay for that shit.
Like they didn't but the Steelers do have other defense, you know, they do got a solid defense. TJ makes them elite.
They always have a solid defense. The question with y'all is always offense.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm not really. That's why. Look, they tried Matthew Stafford. They tried to trade for Matthew Stafford. That didn't work. They offered Justin Fields a contract, but Justin Fields wanted more money than what they were offering. It's not like they did not want to keep Justin Fields. They just weren't gonna pay Justin Fields out the gate what he was asking.
Yeah. NFL training camps to begin to open up July 15th.
Damn, that early?
Mid-July. Yep.
Shit. I didn't know it was that early.
Well, and they say it's left up to the team's discretion. But they open the window to start July 15th. You got some that start on the 20th, some start you got some that take advantage of the whole time and everything. So yeah, that's crazy, man. Do you take advantage of it? Because I know these guys come into these mini camps without being in shape and stuff like that, man. And
I mean, the mini camps are 3 days.
I mean, not mini camp, but training camp. They come in training camp, and they don't do too much working in training camp. Training camp is for a lot of the younger guys and stuff, man.
You know who I didn't realize that who never misses a OTAs or mini camps?
Who is that?
Maker.
A good chili dogs anymore.
Who?
Maker Fitzpatrick.
Minka?
Minka, yeah, Minka. He never misses anything.
Yeah, that mess with your money though, man. Ashton Genty, they say he been looking good in camps and stuff. He been looking pretty solid and stuff. Petey Weestro go really use him, boy.
Petey Weestro. This dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Dion, you said something earlier about Saquon Barkley being on the Madden cover.
Yes, that's
Is
no
that
bueno.
the curse?
We gonna find out. I ain't fucking with him.
But you think about it, you got to go back and look at all the Madden covers. Any running back that won the Super Bowl, they was never cursed. If they how many running backs who won the Super Bowl was on the Madden cover the following season?
Let's just pull up all the Madden covers and make it real easy.
That would be something. Let me see.
While you doing that, I'm gonna pop a poll question up real quick. Trying to think what I can call it. Who laid the biggest egg? I don't think I got enough options. I think I only have 2.
All right, I'm doing the NFL Madden cover since 2000.
I will have to say this.
That's gonna be Emmitt Smith and Saquon. Them the only 2 that won the Super Bowl and got on the cover as a running back.
Marshall Faulk.
All right, here we go.
Was Marshall Faulk on the cover? Was that the year that Michael Vick was on there?
Vick didn't win a Super Bowl. Faulk did.
But no, they don't just put who won the Super Bowl on the cover of Madden.
Hey, you think about Marshall Faulk. The Rams, when the first time the Rams won it? In 2001? 99, 2000. Okay, so here, let me share my screen. I'm gonna show y'all the Madden covers and stuff, man. I'm gonna show y'all the Madden covers.
Picture I've never heard of before.
So here we go. Here's the Madden covers. We got 2001, Eddie George. 2002, Dante Culpepper. 2003, Marshall Faulk. 04, Michael Vick.
Damn, it wasn't.
No.
I thought it was on 02.
02 was the year that they went back, or was it 01 they went back and they lost to the Patriots?
You mean the Patriots stole?
It had to be 01 because the Ravens won in 2000. So you think about it. 2004, Michael Vick. 05 was Ray. 2006 was Donovan. 2007, Sean Alexander. 2008, Vince Young. 2009, Brett Favre.
With the Jets.
2010, Drew Brees. 2000. I don't see 10. 11 was Drew Brees.
I don't see 10.
I don't see 10. 12 was Peyton Hillis.
I don't see 14.
13 was Calvin Johnson. I don't see 14. 15 was Richard Sherman.
A couple of them, they had special ones. Like, I know one of them had 2 players. I know one of them had Barry Sanders and somebody else on there. It was like one of those special covers. It wasn't like a current player.
16 was, okay, let me see. Here's the year breakdown. Here it is right here. I'm just looking at the pictures. So 2000 was John Madden himself. 2001 was Eddie George.
Oh, we ain't got to go through all that. We did that already. Jump to the ones we missed. So 2010, Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald, they played against each other in the Super Bowl. And then the 14 one that was Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson.
Yep.
Adrian Peterson.
Antonio Brown was on the Madden cover.
Antonio fucking Brown.
No, it should be on the
Patrick Mahomes was 2020. Lamar was 2021. 2022 was Mahomes and Brady. Was that the year after they played each other in the Super Bowl?
Mahomes and Brady, I believe that was because that was like the COVID.
Okay.
They played each other that COVID year.
23 was Josh Allen. 23 was Madden himself again.
He passed away that year, didn't he?
Yep. 24 was Josh Allen. And 25 is Saquon.
Since we on it, I make it the most surprising Madden cover appearance.
It had Antonio Brown. No, Peyton Hillis was a shock for me, man.
Peyton Hillis was a dog
that year.
Antonio Brown's is now just hilarious. It ain't even then. It's looking back on it now.
Oh, he was a killer then. He
was a killer then.
Yeah, he was a stone cold. Hey, this is before Vontez Burfict knocked his noodles loose. Mike Vick made it. Ray Lewis made it. Sean Alexander was a killer too, man.
Guess what?
Wow, man. So those are our Madden covers, man.
Hold on, don't take it down, Jack. Pull it back up.
Okay, pull it back up.
Poll question real quick. Let me see.
I do know.
What's up?
I will have to say this. I listened to that press conference earlier.
Uh-huh.
I said, this is the most well-behaved Aaron Rodgers we've seen since Green Bay.
Best damn behavior.
He ain't got no damn choice. This is it.
Like,
hey,
riding off into the sunset.
Did he have a towel?
Hey, coach, he on his last leg, ain't
man, on his last one leg.
He was praising players. He loved Coach Tomlin.
Jesus.
The reason he's there is because of Coach Tomlin.
So Rodgers a born again Christian now?
Yeah.
I said, look at the redeemed. He's smiling like he was happy.
Rodgers a born again Christian now.
It looked like he was actually happy to be there.
That is funny, man.
The poll question is up, folks.
He said Tomlin, he told him he better do whatever he needed him to do. If he wanted him to get out there and practice, he said he wanted him just to learn the playbook and work on his individual stuff over the next couple of days. But if you need me to get out there and do this, I said, is this Aaron Rodgers?
I'm gonna draft Aaron Rodgers this year for old time's sake, man.
You was gonna do it anyway, ass face.
I'm gonna draft him for old time's sake, baby.
Wait a minute. This was the kicker, right? Hey, Dino.
All right.
I got something that's gonna really make you laugh. You remember how Aaron Rodgers reacted when Jordan Love got there?
Oh, like a 5-year-old?
Like an immature 3-year-old?
He said he made sure his locker was next to Will Howard, and he's gonna help him out with whatever he needs help with.
What? Tomlin must have pulled his ass in and like, look here, motherfucker. This is how we do things around here. Don't be coming here with this bullshit. I promise you that's gonna happen.
I was driving. I had to.
Now, if you gotta go to your little retreat and smoke whatever you need to smoke, handle that shit before you fucking show up.
I said, wait a minute. Did he just say I'm gonna help him out with whatever he needs help with?
He lied.
That is unlike Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is he's a team player. I mean, he's a me player, not a team player. He's a me. Team.
And he said what made him, he said it was here or nowhere else.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, he absolutely was right. Like, bro, wasn't nobody else to pick you up.
And they say Parsons was in mini camp. He was in mini camp today. Extension is still in limbo. Do you show up to mini camp without a contract?
I don't know. I don't think you do.
We know Jerry Jones will get it done right before kickoff and stuff.
Some people don't have a choice.
He'll wait till halftime and then he'll get the contract signed.
Hey, also Nick Chubb joins the Houston Texans this week, man.
Hey, Dino, Nick Chubb is about 2 strides behind Aaron Rodgers.
Look, you ain't got to tell me, Coach.
That boy has so many injuries.
It's just nice to see him get picked up, man. That's all.
But, hey, but you know what?
He won injury for being Earl Campbell.
Now, if he'd be a nice compliment to Joe Mixon, that's a formidable backfield.
He's gonna steal touchdowns from Joe Mixon when they get down in the red zone on that 3 and 4 yard line, man.
Oh, I'm not excited about that fantasy. I'm excited in real fantasy. It's gonna fuck Mixon numbers up for fantasy. But in real life, that's a formidable backfield.
For about 2 weeks,
he ain't got to go in there and get 20 carries. He probably get 10, 12 carries a game.
Man, Dinos, you like compete with Aaron Rodgers. You got a whole lot of wishful thinking for Nick Chubb. This boy ain't playing.
Hey, come on, Coles. We don't hope, we wish.
Hey. Yeah, right.
Some motherfucker would.
Hey,
I wish a mother would.
You better put your wish into the Miracle Network right now.
What, for 29 cents a day?
Hey, wish in one hand and crap in another. See which one fill up first, man. Oh man.
I wish he get on the field. That's all I wish for.
He'll get on the field, like I said, 10 to 12 carries. Don't give him no
more
more than that.
He need to walk out on the field and kiss the grass and retire.
Oh man,
I'm glad for this last contract.
He got that last contract.
Hey man, J.K. Dobbins joined the Denver Broncos, man.
Same shit.
Out there and,
same shit as Chubb.
Who? J.K. Dobbins injury prone?
Right.
You ain't lying, dog.
But he ain't had.
J.K. Dobbins had a good season though. He had a good season. He had a better season last year than Nick Chubb. I tell you that.
That boy name is Mr. Glass.
Man, Chubb's knees been reconstructed so much they like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's a fucking J.K. Dobbins
J.K. Dobbins. Hey, J.K.
You blowing
Dobbins
this motherfucker. He's
behind,
blowing out knees, popping Achilles, MCL, PCL, MCL, ACL, ZCL. He the only motherfucker that got a ZCL, and he broke that shit too.
The only thing better would have been if Nick Chubb would have went to Pittsburgh. Because then they would have had 2 broken horses in their stable.
Boy, you know what?
Stupid coach. Hey,
they're gonna take to me
fucked
more
up, coach.
I'm fine today. Hey man, Javonte Williams.
A whole lot of glue around them 2 players.
Oh my God, Javonte Williams. He left the Denver backfield, and he signed with the Cowboys in the offseason. So will Javonte Williams be out? What's the other boy name in Dallas for that starting position?
Didn't they pick up Miles Sanders too?
Who is that? The Cowboys?
The Cowboy.
Here's what I don't understand.
2 broken ass running backs. Like what and you could have gotten
Miles Sanders
in the draft.
Dog,
they got Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, but the back who they had last year, he ain't even with the team. What was his name?
They also drafted a running back too. They drafted the running back out of Texas.
Hey man,
who?
Blue. Last name Blue.
Jaden Blue.
Hey man, I just hope Dallas hands the ball off to a running back.
Who was game? Who was their running back last year? Was it Rico Dowdle?
Rico Dowdle.
Who was Rico with?
I want to say Carolina.
He is with Carolina.
It was a trade for Sanders.
Free agent.
Damn.
Free agent.
Both of them was free agents.
Yep.
Interesting.
Rico Dowdle. He is in Carolina.
How bad does it have to be for you to leave Dallas to go to Carolina?
Fuck.
See ya. I know we get on the Cowboys a lot, but goodness. Couldn't you have picked somewhere other than Carolina?
Hey, Carolina might surprise some people this year.
Ticket that he asked for.
They might. They got a last place schedule. Bryce Young did start to play a little better.
They got a last place schedule, a last place
5 or 6 games. He actually looked like an NFL caliber quarterback
and a halfway decent quarterback.
Right.
And he out next year. Then he
It's
get
the
hurt at the
NFC
end of the
South.
year.
Anybody can win the NFC South. The Saints.
Hey, and then you gotta look at they got
Really?
McMillan.
Who else?
They got
Who else in that division that's good?
they got
Bucks.
McMillan,
I
the
mean,
wide
besides
receiver from
the Bucks
Arizona.
gonna win it.
It's
They
the
got the
Bucks
wide
division to
receiver.
lose.
Exactly.
They got the
The
wide
Bucks
receiver
better
from
win it.
Arizona. They got that wide receiver from Arizona,
The South,
Xavier Legette.
the two
Then they got
South,
Adam Thielen.
the
So
two Souths got to
they
try
not
real
bad.
hard not to win their divisions.
But then my boy Jimmy Horn, they got Rico Dowdle, Trevor Etienne is their third running back, which is who go probably end up I don't
From
know.
Georgia.
Yep.
He gonna end up starting.
He gonna eventually get that start and stuff, man.
That might be a nice sleeper pick.
Yeah. He's gonna definitely probably get a start and stuff. And then they got Jimmy Horn.
Give us your other team's update, BP. Why you keep skating around it?
What team?
Your other team.
What other team is that, D?
Do you know who your other team is?
Who is that?
Really?
You talking about the Saints, man? I was praying that they traded Kamara, man, somewhere better, man, because they in trouble, man.
Shouldn't be in this line.
They don't even know who their quarterback is, man.
It's Spencer Rattler.
Come
on, Coach. I know you got something to say.
That's what the Saints now. That's the thing.
This is the thing that got me though. This is the thing that they got Tyler Shaw as their starting quarterback over Spencer Rattler.
That is the team that really effed up the Shador.
Gonna make that turn from this line.
They passed on him twice.
Yes.
And they took the dude from Louisville, right? That threw the ball like 5 yards into the ground.
They showed me. But see, this is the thing. Derek Carr said he retired. He didn't want to sit and take he would have felt bad taking the Saints money. Taking that 30-some million, 28-some million dollars the Saints was go pay him. Hey,
that
man,
is not why he retired.
It's not.
That's what he said. That's what he
said.
He
can say that all he wants.
He said he retired. He retired because
his wife probably said, "Boy, you a damn fool. You could have sat this one out and got all that money, man."
That is not why he retired. He said that because it sounds good.
That was PR move.
It's a PR move. It makes him sound like a really good guy. He did not.
Seems like a team player.
Team player. He retired because there was no chance he was ever going to play football again.
Yeah, he was cooked.
There was no recovering from that last injury. It
was like it was on the level of Alex Smith, who made a miraculous comeback because his career was pretty much over.
Hey, I would have took I don't give a damn. I would have took the money, man. These billionaire owners, they ain't gonna miss another $30 million. I would have took the money.
You think about
but he still have to go through rehab and a training camp when you already got money. Now you thinking about your life after football.
He knew he wasn't gonna play. So his whole training camp was gonna be riding on the bike, doing exercise.
No, but a doctor told him one bad throw, one bad hit, no matter when it happens, could completely alter the way you function in life.
Right.
That's what probably happened. That's the kind of
you can't pick your kids up no more because your shoulder is fucked.
Not just that. When you retire due to injury, now he locked in with insurance and all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He come back and play it out, take the money, but in 5 years, you no longer got insurance, partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now that goes, don't ever play like that, don't go down as disability. He finna get a check from the state, too.
Mm-hmm.
From a broke ass state, too.
Damn, you know, your boy Hey, damn, Dino, your boy Spencer Rattler ain't even the starter, man. He's backing up Tyler Shaw, man. Dang.
You just Saints fan. You supposed to be giving us all the insides.
No, you are the Spencer Rattler fan, dude. Get up out of here, man.
I just took a flyer on him. I said he might be a surprise.
Hey, coach. Hey,
Come on,
coach.
I know you got something to say.
Coach, you see how Dino backing off of what he Spencer Rattler, man.
Boy, he backpedaling like Dion in his prime. Bullshit, Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler. Hey. Spencer Rattler was horrible in college. He couldn't even make it at his first college where they wanted him at.
Oh,
then he left.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and then he went to South Carolina and effed them up.
Right.
Damn.
Got their coach fired.
So BP, you jumping off the Saints bandwagon? You picking up a new backup team?
Nope. Hey, he gonna always be a Saints fan.
Hey man, I'm a Raven fan first, dog.
We know that, but everybody got a B team.
No. I'm
a Ravens fan first.
The Lions is my B team.
Then Aaron Rodgers fan.
Aaron Rodgers Kamara fan.
And
my C team is Tutty.
Dino loves Tutty. That's Crystal. That's CC's B team, Tutty. She loves Tutty too.
No, that is not my B team.
Who is your B team in football, CC?
I'm still staying in the same state.
Damn.
Eagles?
The Eagles?
Fly Eagles fly?
Fly Eagles fly? Jinx.
That's blasphemous. Where Drew at?
I think you have to have him watch the replay like Drew. Listen to this bullshit.
Me and Drew already had this conversation. That's what y'all.
We ain't never heard you say nothing about no Eagles, ZZ.
Drew was trying to go to sleep and he just got a cramp in his stomach when he felt that.
Me and Drew have already had this conversation.
Drew does not endorse that foolishness you're talking about, girl.
I ain't never heard you say that about no Eagles.
That's just like Drew saying his B team was the Ravens. Get out of here.
I have other than in-state, I have no reason to hate.
You know what though, Coach? You know what though? Coach said Drew did say back during the football season, if he had to pick a team to root for, it would be the Baltimore Ravens, man, because he stays probably like 30 minutes away from Baltimore.
Nope, don't believe him.
What'd you say, Drew lied, Coach?
Don't believe him, dog.
That's too funny.
And my C team would be the Rams.
Ew.
Oh, I don't even know if I got a B team.
Oh, you got a B team, Coach. You just think real hard. It's another team you kind of like.
Oh my God.
Hey man,
who did you like before the Ravens? Because the Ravens ain't been around forever.
You know what? If I had to choose a B team, when I was a little boy coming up, my team was the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers with Joe Montana, Roger Craig.
I could say that.
John Taylor, Jerry Rice, Tom Rathman.
I hated those motherfuckers with a passion. I hated them.
Them was my boys.
I was a Broncos fan in the 80s, so I was all about Elway.
Yes.
Ricky Steele.
For all you Cubs fans, all you Cardinals fans that pissed on Contreras for being a Cub coming to St. Louis, I hope you all are eating a big shit cake.
Sack of shit. What'd he do, Coach?
They was down 10-6. He just hit a 3-run home run, made it 10-9 before nasty ass Burleson just rounded out on the first pitch. Game.
Oh, dude. What the fuck happened to that dude? He was raking last year. He can't hit a fucking beach ball this year.
Hey, let me tell you one person who don't got a B team. Two people, game related and West 10.
West 10.
West 10 do not have a West 10 in the bill.
Absolutely not.
Game related, no. It's Cowboys or die.
Die.
in game related house, and it's Ravens or die in West 10 house.
Hey, game. You got a B team?
I'm doing that.
You say you do now?
I'm rocking with Cleveland.
What?
Okay. He rolling with Cleveland. Let's do it.
He's showing me, so he made me put another team on. So that's what it is right now.
That's what's up, man. West 10, hey, West 10. I gotta ask West. West, you got a second team? You got a big team, football team?
No, I don't believe in that shit, man. I mean, I got some. I don't believe in that shit, man. Hey, I got some teams. Like, look. I got some teams. I got not just a few. But I got a couple teams. I can never rock with. But I like a lot of people from every team, but I can't just roll with no brand though. You know what I'm saying? But one, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. Like Shador. I mean, I fuck with Shador. I can't wait to see him play, but I ain't rocking with no goddamn Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what it is, man. You know.
Hey, Wes, what you say? You like individual players and stuff, right?
Yeah, I like a lot of individual players, man, on a lot of teams, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a couple brands I just can't roll with, man. Since hey, that's just what it is, man. What's your second team? New Orleans, nigga. We already know that.
My second team. Hey,
so you got a C team.
No. Hey, if I had a B team, it would definitely be the 49ers because that's what I grew up on as a little boy. But only thing I like about the Saints was Alvin Kamara. Yeah, I was a 49er fan with Montana, Rice, John Taylor, Roger Craig, Tom Rath. Hey, I met Joe Montana when I was working for Adams Mark Hotels.
This guy here, man.
When he was a Kansas City, when Joe Montana was a Kansas City Chief. I went up there. I was a corporate recruiter for the Adams Mark Hotel, my first job out of college. And I was going up there to onboard a food and beverage director. I got to the hotel, went down for dinner, and the lady said, and the guy who was the waiter said, stick around. Joe Montana comes to here around 10 o'clock every Sunday that the Chiefs playing home games. Went upstairs, called Miguel, came back around 9:45. Around 5 minutes after 10, who strolls through the door? Joe fucking Montana, man.
10 at night?
10 at night. Yeah, 10 at night. Damn. So Joe sits around the bar. He orders around for everybody. I didn't drink.
You think Joe don't come out at night? You think he don't come out at night?
That's what he did, man. That was his routine, man. He goes to the Adams Park Hotel.
All I heard was beep, beep, beep when I got by the shades.
We just sitting there. And I'm standing. We sitting there just at the bar, and this dude knows sports. He knows baseball. He knows basketball. He knows golf, hockey. Joe Montana knows sports. And he just bought everybody rounds and stuff. And they locked the doors at 11. And we didn't finish. Joe didn't leave up out of there. It was like around 7 of us at the bar. And we didn't leave out of there to around 12:45, close to 1 o'clock, man. And just talking sports. Oh, man, that coolest cat, man. And this was before we had cell phone cameras and stuff, man. Because I sure would have took a picture with my boy Joe, man.
And you ain't trying to say, hey, sign this for me real quick for the one time since you're here.
You know what? I didn't do it because none of the guys at the bar do it because that's something that they know happen every time the Chiefs play a home game. He comes in there around 10 o'clock every Chiefs home game, and they sit at the bar and drink. So that was something normal for them and stuff, man. I didn't want to seem like I didn't want to seem like no asshole.
If I was working at Adams Mark, he would have signed something.
He'd have signed something.
What you say, Coach?
Look for the Adams Mark. Yeah, he would have signed something.
Hell yeah, man. That's normal for them. But you
coming, I got a football on deck ready.
I'm an out of towner. I was trying to just fit in. I should have got some signed. I was an out of towner, man.
Hey, don't feel bad.
You there for work too, so you ain't a normal guy.
I'm
Right.
not a normal Kansas Cityan.
Yeah, but you're not chasing the autograph like the thousands and millions of other people.
Man.
Yeah, don't feel bad, BP. I did the same thing. I had a work function and Daryl Green was doing something, and I was chopping it up with him. We was just talking track and all that stuff. Never dawned on me like, dummy,
get his
why don't you
autograph.
your fucking football tomorrow so we can sign it.
I know I should have got his
Never
autograph.
then it was like the damn event was over. I'm driving home like, oh, you a dumbass. You didn't bring shit for him to sign.
Nothing.
I mean,
man.
we took a picture, but I didn't get him to sign that.
Man, I know I was like, God, dog,
but I ended up getting it. I ended up getting something signed by him later. I got a football. Him and Dan Marino signed it.
Man, if I would have, hey, you know, at the time of the camera phones, if I would have caught, if I would have had one of the camera phones, man, I would have been stood by Joe. Man, you thought me and Joe was booed up. I would have spoiled that nigga so hard, man. Hey, get this camera shot of me and Joe, baby.
Yeah, I got a mini.
Hey, what you say,
football
Coach? What you call me, Coach? Creep.
Creep.
Yeah, see, you'll be the reason that Joe Montana don't want to sign because you rubbing all up against the man and shit.
Right, he looking at security like, you gonna get this motherfucker.
Right.
Talk about somebody that had a good time, man. And one thing,
I wish
man,
I knew.
Joe,
I wish I knew Coach in the '80s and could go to some of them bars. You was telling me about how motherfucking Bob Probert was fucking.
Oh man, Bob
man,
Probert.
Joe Montana can throw him back, dog, with the best of them.
Hey, dog, they all can.
Joe
was
athlete
that can't throw it back.
Joe was drinking beer and Joe was getting shots, man. He was getting vodka shots, man.
Good thing camera phone won back then, because you would know a lot about a lot of motherfuckers that we just finding out today.
Oh yeah, shit you wasn't even supposed to know about.
Like Allen Iverson. Like I just like some people that play with Allen Iverson. People think this practice rant was just some fed up bullshit. This nigga really didn't practice. He really was special like that. They said they would go out. This nigga would stay out and score 40 the next game. They said something about the police told them out.
But y'all know the whole practice rant story, what was behind it?
Gary Payton.
It was Larry Brown.
No. When he was said that about practice, you know, reason why he went off like that.
Larry Brown is the one that caused that.
No, he had just lost his best friend.
He went out like best friend.
Oh yeah.
His best friend had died.
His best friend has died, and what he was saying was that it's so much other stuff going on in his life, and we talking about practice.
Yeah, but still,
right?
They didn't practice like every. He didn't practice.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing that I heard about the practice thing. I heard Olden Polynice was telling the story about when he was with the 76ers and how Charles Barkley didn't practice. He said Charles Barkley would come out from a night of drinking and come into practice hungover, and he coming out with McDonald's. He'd have hot cakes and sausage. He'd have a hot cake and sausage. He'd get the hot cake, put the egg in it, put the sausage in it, put the hash brown in it, and pour syrup on it and fold it up like a burrito and eat it. And just as soon as he do that, he get on the stationary bike. They say Charles Barkley never practiced when he was with the 76ers, man.
No, it's hard to practice.
The funniest two
out all night.
The funniest non-practice stories I ever heard was when Kobe came to practice like towards the end of his career. And cussed everybody out of practice, told them they was all soft as Charmin.
And when he told him take off my shoes,
told him take off his shoes.
What you saying?
Told him they was all soft as cotton. He said, I came to practice for this.
Oh man!
Yeah, not take my shoes off.
And when Jimmy Butler played for Minnesota,
that was Kobe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was Kobe. When Jimmy Butler played for Minnesota, when he was on his way out, he came to practice, chose the B team to practice with, ran the A team out the gym. One run. And by the time they was running it back again, he was at home doing the interview.
Oh yeah. Jeff Teague told this story. Hey, Jeff Teague told that story. Jeff Teague said, "Hey man, Jeff Teague say, hey man, Jimmy Butler was checking Cat. He was talking. He said he was talking trash to Cat. He said, your weak ass. Say, damn. Jimmy Butler was reckless with Cat, man. He said he embarrassed Cat now.
Hey,
man.
when they said when Kobe said take my shoes off, that took me back to my Matthew Dickey days.
Hey,
Carl
man,
Jackson be like, man, take that uniform off. You ain't trying to hit nobody. You ain't trying to play. Give me that uniform.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, I'm gonna tell you what was the funniest thing though, man, was Jordan and Kobe. They was playing against each other and stuff. And this one, Jordan was with the Wizards. And Jordan hit like 42 and they end up beating the Lakers and stuff. And he looked at Kobe. He said, you may have the shoes on, but you can't feel the shoes. They say Kobe did not say nothing for they played 5 days later. They say Kobe, he didn't say nothing to nobody in practice. He didn't say nothing to nobody. He say he didn't say nothing.
Whose shoes was he wearing? Was it his or did he have to say?
He was wearing Jordans. He's wearing Jordans. And he was like, he said you can wear the shoe, you can have the shoes on, but you ain't gonna never be able to feel them. Oh man, that just pissed Kobe off.
When I feel like days.
5 days later, they played each other again. Kobe went off around 47. Mike only had like 20 something. And then and there, that's when Mike knew the torch was passed to that young man.
Coach, I got a question for Coach Corey. It's like running back to like running into athletes. So during Brian Jordan's brief stint with the Cardinals, I just so happened to catch his ass trying to sneak out the back of Busch Stadium. It was me and these 3 white boys. We caught his ass. I didn't have his baseball card. I only had his Falcons football card. So he signed the other 3 boys shit. Then he got to mine. He's like, oh man, I can't sign the football card. And I'm just like, motherfucker, who gonna know? It's just us out here in this dark ass street. So, hey. Coach, is that legit or is that not legit?
That's legit.
Okay, you want to explain how that's legit?
Hey man, a lot of them guys have them. Yeah, man, them dudes have shit written into their contract about that. First of all, the teams don't want you playing football.
Yep.
And then they sure as hell ain't finna let somebody to bring an old jersey up or a card or some shit and you finna sign it and you in baseball season. Nah, bro.
Interesting. I was just like,
that probably has more to do with the Cardinals than him not wanting to do it. Yeah.
I think I've already told my football story. One, I ran into Marshall. I ran into Marshall Falk at a Sprint store. That was interesting, but that was after he had retired.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, now that's somebody who used to kick it.
No, I know.
No,
I used to see his ass all the time.
And then I got hit. And I got
Toby
hit on
Wright, Todd Light when they had that little. When they had the Toby Wright and Todd Light when they had the little club down on the landing called the Good Life. Oh man, Tony Banks, Toby Wright, man, they spent all their time.
Touchdown, Tony.
Man. Fumbles.
Or soft touch, Tony.
We call them fumbles Banks.
Damn, Tony.
Man. This Mexican restaurant used to have Marshall Falk there every Monday night.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and that mug would be jam-packed. If you didn't get there for happy hour and stay, you wasn't getting in. You wasn't getting in. Unless you was Marshall Falk.
Was he signing autographs too, Coach?
Man, he was kicking it. I'm sure he probably don't even remember half the shit he did.
Hey man.
Hey, because you understand they play on Sunday. Most teams don't practice Monday or
On Monday,
Tuesday.
it's the off day.
Yeah,
Right.
and most of them don't really practice on Tuesday. Because if you notice, a lot of NFL teams these days, after they play Sunday, they don't really report till Wednesday unless they plan on a Thursday.
Tuesday is their official off day.
So
Tuesday is actually
Like
their official
injuries
off day.
and probably film study or some shit.
Now Monday is for that. Monday is for get your treatment and stuff. Tuesday is your official off day, and Tuesday is payday for the NFL players too. They get paid on Tuesday, so that's your off day and your payday every Tuesday.
That's a bad combination.
You got a reason to kick it, whether you win or lose.
Okay, now let's be real. When you make it millions, the payday ain't that big of a deal to us normal.
Unless you got a Thursday night game, that's the only time you go be in there being there on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You play a Thursday night game. That's the only time you go be in there. But
yeah, that Brian Jordan thing fucked me up for a while. I was like, I can't believe he was talking about shit.
Hey, I remember back in the day, man. I was at for those of you all don't know, in St. Louis, it was a little club called Me Shines on Florissant Road.
I remember
had some of the best chicken wings in the loop. I'm over there ordering my food and stuff. I'm at the bar, and brother just talking. We just chopping it up, and I'm looking down at my phone and stuff. He said, "Yeah, man, it's nice little chicks in here." I said, "Oh yeah, it's straight in here, man." I'm just talking to her. I ain't even look up. So I look up. I'm talking to Orlando Pace. Orlando Pace. And you know what? He used to be in there quite a bit. On Friday nights, that's his little spot. He go in there and get him a couple of drinks, get him some food, and then he just look around and stuff, chill out, and then he get up out of there. They wouldn't even run up to him and nothing, man. Pace was just in there chilling, man. But then I also called Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds was over at Culpeppers over in the West End, sitting outside.
Jimmy can put him away too.
Yes, Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds loves the Central West End. I saw him at a table, ducked off. You know how they sit outside on the streets over there on Euclid and stuff in the West End. Jimmy was out there with a couple guys, with a guy who was pretty close to him. And they say Jimmy be with a lot of guys. Yes, sir.
Twist hitter.
Hey,
coach. Hey,
coach. They probably on the way to meet some hoes, cuz. Don't say it like this.
Hey, coach.
I think I drank the most beer.
I'm still kicking myself for not having a better child support check.
Hey, ask coach. Hey, coach.
Damn.
Didn't you hear about Jim Evans over there in the Central West End a lot, man?
I think I drank the most
guys.
Beer in my life with Jim Evans.
I told you he put him away.
Oh yeah, he's an alcoholic. Don't get it twisted. He's an alcoholic.
Oh, BP, I had them moments too with some of the brand players. They used to be out partying. This is like after I got out of college, right around the time the Great Show of Turf was going on.
Drunk, because alcohol.
We had a party and it was Dre Bly and fucking Isaac King.
You hear me?
Oh God.
Them two.
Hey, champ. Is he an alcoholic? Is he an alcoholic or a drunk? Because alcoholics go to meetings.
He's drunk. He's stone cold. Jim Evans is stone cold drunk. Him and Al Rabosky. Rabosky drunk too.
Rabosky be on live drunk.
Hey,
he be on telecast fucked up.
Hey man,
hey, coach, I ain't coach.
I ain't gonna let you slander my boy Al like that, dog.
Hey coach, coach, you remember when we was at Busch Stadium when they honored my father, right? Mm-hmm. We was up in the booth. We was up in the box, and Al came through. Al was lost.
He was. Al was talking, man. I ain't gonna let you slander my boy Al like that, though, man.
It's all good, but I'll be listening. I'll be watching some of these Cardinal games. Like, man, I think he had a few, and who else had a few? Mike Shannon.
No.
Yes.
It's funny you mentioned Al Hrabowski, man. Al Hrabowski got the smallest, biggest mansion you ever want to see.
Hold on. The smallest, biggest. Okay.
If you were to go to his house, because I used to coach his grandson, right?
Uh-huh. Is Al out of Baldwin? He's still out of Baldwin?
Okay. Clayton.
Okay.
But now, if you go and you see his house, from the outside, that mug looks so
massive.
Small. No,
it's the opposite.
It's small, man. The neighbors right up on him. It's gated, all that. But then when you walk into his house, that mug has got so much space in that place. It's crazy.
Oh, Al, man.
When I walked in, I was like, man, you playing. Because this house don't look nowhere this big.
Hey, I like how you described it, Coach. That is you described me in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, I was just saying though, hey, but go continue what you were saying, my bad.
Pool, game room, theater room, 2 or 3 bars. I mean full bars, not half bars, full bars.
Pool table.
Man, all kinds of stuff.
Probably had a swimming pool out in the back and everything too, didn't it? Jacuzzi.
Man, what the killer is, the mug look narrow. But the mug, once you go, it's not wide, it's long. His house. Man, once you see the little areas and then you see all the house behind it, you like, oh my goodness.
That's crazy, man. Al, man. Hey, man.
Nice as can be, man.
Yeah, he was real cool, man. He was real cool, man. And when he came through and stuff, man.
Told me, he going in the Cardinal Hall of Fame. I sent him a little text message.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you, man. So
good dude, man. But he can put him down, though. I'll tell you that. He can definitely put him down. But Al was a good dude. He came by and took pictures with everybody, man, and signed his cards and giving out cards. Hey, man, the kids loved it and everything, man. They got a jumbo shot of us. They put us on the Jumbotron with Al on there and everything. They had a good time, man. That was a good day, man. Hey, man, that's about it, man. What's up, Wes?
Hey, Coach.
We lost Coach for a second.
Man. I was gonna shout Coach out, man. He wouldn't let you slander his boy, man. That's a good friend right there, man. I can't let nobody talk about my nigga in front of me either. Fuck that.
My bad, man. My internet gonna crash on me.
Even if I agree, he didn't disagree with you. He just, you know what I'm saying, said, nah, you ain't gonna talk about that in front of me. Yeah, I like that. I dig it. I was just letting people know how you checked him, man. I like that, man.
Hey, man, Al, my guy, man. Al is my people, man. Good people, man. I always run into him doing the little things with the little youth organization, and he come talk to me like we've been lifelong friends.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, fuck up, Pooh. We fuck up, but we all good.
Oh yeah, man. You get those people, man. Like I said, go ahead, Coach.
When his grandson was playing, man, he'll come to the game. He'll be standing off, just trying to be in the back. As soon as the game come on, he put his arm around me. Smitty, what's going on, buddy? I'm like, Al, I'm chilling, man. How you doing? Every time we got time in between the game, he's sitting right next to me. We just talking baseball.
Talking baseball, huh? That's what you gotta love that, man. You gotta love the talking baseball aspect of it.
Oh yeah. What was so wild, man, is I had this book. I created a baseball Bible way back when I first got all the shit that I started, that I got and collected. I made a smaller one that I kept in my bag to show the kids, like cutoffs and situations and all that. And at the end of the game, I was sitting there and I pulled this book out and I was going over some stuff that happened in the game. And Al said, what you got there, Smitty? I said, this is kind of my little Bible. I like to, in between games, think about what happened and go look it up and kind of use it as a coach's moment, try to show the kid if they made a mistake and, why or whatever.
It's cheesy and peppery.
And he said, let me see that when you get finished. I let him look at it. He said, Smitty, I tell you what, every kid on this team need to have one. So I don't care how much it costs. Print them out. Go get it done. Next week, I'll bring you a check. I said, for real? This thing is about good 50, 60 bucks a book. Both sides, color, all that. I was like, I don't care. I need every kid on this team to have this book. Said, bet. Went up there, printed them out, put them in binders. Brought it up. I said, here you go, Al. He said, how much I owe you? I gave him the receipt from the place. He said, okay. He wrote the check with a little extra. I said, that's what I'm talking about, Al.
Al, hey, like Ike Turner said, Al put a little funk on it, didn't he? He put a little funk on that check, didn't he? Oh my God.
You are so correct.
That's what's up, man. But like old Jimmy Edmonds, man, I called him a few when I rode through the West End a couple times, man. Jimmy was out there at the table with a male acquaintance. I'm not gonna say what he was doing, but I mean, hey, he was in the Central West End out on the patio deck with a male acquaintance, man. It is what it is, man. But he was down there just chilling.
We're trying to slander your boy Jimmy Anderson, man. It might have been his bodyguard.
Okay.
It was.
CC, you stupid. You stupid. I know where you're going with that. You say that was his Kevin Costner.
This is my God.
Hey, man.
What, man?
Man,
they could have been an old college friend or something, man. Town or something.
West End. We can hang out.
Robin was Whitney Houston's personal assistant.
Hey, man, we can't hang out with the people's champ.
Yes, you can, man.
No, we can't. Because
yes,
you hang out with a lot of male acquaintances, Negro. What you talking about? Ain't nobody walking around slandering you.
I'll be out, man. I'm in the house, man. Hey, man. Hey, I would go out with male acquaintances, man. I would, man. And I'm not saying yay or nay, man. I'm not saying yay or nay. I just saw what I saw, man. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You might be right, because I don't think we went out when I made the trip down there, did we?
Hey, West End, who always hiding out.
Hey, man.
Who always too tired. Man, I laid down and I went to sleep. Man, get the hell out of here. Even Stat Billy showed up.
Hey, man.
Coach.
Billy. Hey, Coach, you're not gonna act like me, you and Deb didn't kick it after we left Guns and Hoses that night, man. That's what you're not gonna act like we didn't do, dog.
That's one time in like how many years, dog?
That was the only time I was through town, man.
Hey, and while you rapping, bro, you might want to shut up before I tell about what really went on. I'm letting you have your piece, dog.
Hey, Coach, what you talking about the meal that we partook in?
Yeah, with your half vegan A's.
Hey man, hey, I was vulnerable that night, Coach. I was vulnerable that night, dog.
If People's Champ ever tell you he vegan, he a lie. Cause
Hey,
I saw the boy eat meat with my own two eyes.
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go and come clean, man. That night, man, we went into
Sideburgs.
Sideburgs, man. We got in there, and man, and what did I tell you? I said, man, it smells so good.
Had a couple drinks.
Had a couple drinks. And then I say, oh man. And then I saw the dude next to us, the couple next to us, they brought their food to him, and he had a patty melt, man. Oh man, with the fries, I say, oh shit.
Oh, you went all the way out.
Soon as he ordered it, First Lady, I said, whoa, Champ, you can't eat that. He's like hell, I can't.
Hey, what I tell you, Coach Sheen?
Question. I got questions for you. This will really tell how much of a vegan he really is.
About 2%, like milk.
How was your stomach the next day?
How was my stomach the next day?
Yeah.
Ain't even know the
Hey, my body felt a little funny, man, because
that means that wasn't the first time in a long time that he had something similar to that. Because if he was truly a vegan,
he'd have been sick as a dog.
My body felt funny, man.
Talking about his felt a little funny.
Yeah.
I felt funny the next day.
You'd have been doubled over the toilet.
Hey, when that man woke up the next morning, that man asked God, why is everything bad for me? Feels so good. You know what I'm saying? One question.
If he was truly a vegan, he would have woke up the next morning asking God for forgiveness.
Hey man, let me tell you what Coach Corey said. Coach Corey looked at me. Damn, People's Champ, it ain't going nowhere, man. You can go take your time.
Yeah, hey. He was eating that mug like Chef V was gonna pop out like a good neighbor over his shoulder.
Hey, let me tell you what was so funny. Coach Corey said, you know what? I should send this damn picture to Chef V.
Oh, you took a picture of it, Coach.
I was going to take a
He was getting ready to take one. He said, I should take a picture and send this shit to Chef V, nigga.
No, I would have took a picture, but I would have kept it for collateral. But later on down the line, I would have.
Oh man, hey.
Man,
I got all the
collateral, though.
I got all the collateral. I saw that shit with my own two eyes, West End.
Hey man.
But look,
it was good as hell, man. And then we had appetizers. Hey man, what we had? Chicken wings. What we had? What all we had, Coach? Chicken wings for appetizer too.
Yep. We had some wings and chicken strips.
No, the hell did.
That boy, West End, that boy ate all the meat. That boy ate all of it. I said, look at this boy here.
That boy, Viggy, you couldn't hold out, man. Ain't that something?
I couldn't, dog. Everything was smelling good, man. We ordered like a fool. I said, whoa, you can't eat none of this, Champ. You vegan. Like hell, I can't.
You went into Temple of Temptation.
Right, I tried to save
it. And just couldn't hold it together. Ain't that something? So what they gonna tell Chef B, man, when you used to go elsewhere?
West?
I
don't know what they gonna tell Chef B, man.
I was saying, if you go elsewhere as far as a different type of buffet platter is available.
Hey, what you think, West? Something so bad tastes so good.
Hey, I tried to save him. We tried to save him, West 10.
Hey, don't save him. He
He
didn't
don't
want to
wanna
be
be saved.
Coach. He did not want to be saved, Coach. I know y'all tried to. I know y'all did.
He pushed me and jumped right off in the deep end, dog.
Hey man, hey, we had a good time that day, boy.
Look, that nigga ain't gonna never forget that night, boy. I'm telling you.
Hell no.
Question is, how many burgers have you had since then?
That night, cause we had
the world may never
answer
know.
that, First Lady.
The world may never know, First Lady. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He ain't gonna tell you
that.
He ain't gonna tell you that, First Lady, because he'll be to really incriminate himself all the way to the bone.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Hey man, we had a good time though, man. That food was good. Hey man, if you go do my mama told you going to hell.
Don't blame it on mama.
Go to hell. What you say, Wes? Don't blame mama.
Nah, don't blame it on mama, man.
Hey, he sure is try to pass the buck.
My mama said.
My mama said, hey man, great show tonight, man. Hey man, great show tonight, man. We gonna slide on out of here. We do our what the hells and stuff tomorrow, and I told you so's. But hey, for the crew, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Check us out tomorrow. Peace out.